How you doing? Let me get the microphone in here. On the top of the world. Well, I'm on the top of Japan. See, we're above the clouds here. Sometimes I see an airplane going by. But I walked around the whole summit of Mount Fuji and I got a chance to see not much. Mount Fuji is, I don't know. It's not everybody's cup of tea. I think it's a challenge. So I came up from, I walked around to the Yoshida Trail. You can see there's some dude going down. That's a low point, so I sat down there on that white rock. Let's see, this one, right there. And tried to relax for about 20 minutes, catch my breath, and then I walked up here. You can see, like, in the distance, there's some futon that they're drying, I believe. So they can wash stuff. I don't know if they have water over there, but they can wash. They can wash, or at least put the futon in the sunshine, and that airs it out for the next customer. I started from here at the summit. I went up here, which was crazy, and then I went down and I went back to my lodge right there, which is the right in front of the post office. And then I hiked around, and then I got here, which is the Yoshida Trail, and then it said "Do not enter." Well, like, I don't know. I met people walking the other way. What's going on here? You can kind of see there's some people walking along the rim there. So you just kind of walk over it. I don't know. The trail's open. I'm staying at the Fujinomiya Trail, and that's not open yet either. And then we have a really beautiful above the clouds view. So I actually like the afternoons better than the mornings. I don't know why people like to come for the sunrise. You're not guaranteed to see much of anything. But this is I came here on the 8th, the 9th. Is this my second day? I did not sleep well last night. I think I'll sleep better tonight. I was cold. The futon room, it's really big. Carrie saw a picture of it. It's a very big futon room. I think it's usually heated because these futon rooms are so crowded. Let me see if I can get a picture of it. I don't know if I would recommend staying at the summit, but I think it's an easy option. Look at the beds, back to back to back. That's hardcore. I slept in here, and there was 2 other dudes in there. They slept on the other side. We shared the electrical outlet. There's only one for all these people. Bottom line is that a lodge or a mountain hut is not supposed to be a hotel. Audio is really low. You guys, okay. How about now? Be better? Should be better. Well, here I am above the clouds. You can see behind me. I walked around the entire crater today. It took a little bit longer than what Google Maps said. A couple of notes. Number one, getting up here, it's super steep. That is the actual summit. That's where the marker for 3776 is. Let me see if I got a picture here. Okay, I don't. Not yet. It'll be in the edited video. So I went up there for about 20 minutes, and then I came back down. I put my bag inside the lodge, the mountain huts, and I just took my Insta360 camera and walked around. My goal was to go from there to the Yoshida Trail, which is over there. You can see the futon that's being laid out from the lodge, kind of air it out. I was told that there was going to be a Coca-Cola vending machine up there. It's not there yet. They said it's coming on the 15th. And then some smart aleck said, come back for it. It's like, yeah. I think it's because I have a slight headache, which is getting better. I didn't share his humor. And then I kept walking and walking. And you can see there's a trail that leads down. into the lowest point right there. There's actually, they're not supposed to go down there. There's 2 foreign people. This is part of the shrine, I believe. Here's a piece of information that you probably didn't know. Mount Fuji is not property of Japan. Mount Fuji is from the 7th station up, is property of a shrine. Interesting, right? So all this that I'm showing you is property of somebody else. It's a private business's property, and it's across from where I'm staying. It's pretty crazy. They had a very long court case, and the shrine won. It's over there. So they don't open until the 10th as well. Nobody's here in the winter. Some idiots will try to climb it. Here, only go if you're a professional. Having a drink of water because there's no vending machine. I was disappointed. I thought Coca-Cola had the vending machine here by now, but that was not the case. What do I recommend for Mount Fuji? I really don't know. It's a challenge. It's Japan's highest point. There's a culture to it. I like some of the history of Mount Fuji. It's really cool. If you study the history, like women weren't allowed to come here until like 1885 or something ridiculous. The post office has been operating, I think they're for like 106 years, maybe more than that, but they've been operating on Fuji for 160 years. But at the summit I'm not quite sure. I'll pin them down later today. I'm going to film them putting up the sign for tomorrow's opening. But the post office, you can send your postcards. This is so cool. I got the postcard clubs. I already gave it to them for safekeeping, and so it's inside the post office. They're gonna put 2 stamps on it, which is cool. So you can bring your postcards from Tokyo or whatever, hike up with you, and then put it in the mailbox here, and you'll get special stamps. And if you go, that's the cheapest souvenir you're gonna get, because everything's expensive here. Then they take that postcard and they bring it down by bulldozer back to the 5th station, and then eventually straight onto the Shinkansen and then the airport. It's pretty cool. Yeah, we talked about it. You're getting double stamps. We're like, where can you fit? I'm like, don't worry about the message. Just stamp the message. No one really reads what I write on the postcards. And anyways, it's digital, so I can send a copy to everybody if they have a problem. But the stamp is cooler. There's the summit there. I got some images walking around here. This morning, I put it on an Instagram reel here. This is the sunrise. It's much better at the Yoshida Trail, but from the Fujinomiya Trail, you can see the sunrise. It does crack over the rock there, so I had to wait a little bit until about 4:45, because we're sort of on the other, sun rises in the east and sets in the west, right? So I think we're not in a best position, but it's pretty cool. And the thing is, like tomorrow, this place is going to be a lot crowded. The trail opens officially at 9 a.m., so people don't come up for the sunrise tomorrow, but on the 11th, it's going to be a madhouse. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how this changes, because I'm kind of bored here. I gotta be honest with you, I filmed the Bulldozer. I found out that the doctor, I was going to interview the doctor. He doesn't come until the 15th now. Well, what about all the people hiking? What if they get in trouble? There's no doctor on Mount Fuji. There's a doctor at the 8th station of the Fujinomiya Trail, and he checks for altitude sickness and stuff, and he's not there. So I can't add him in the episode, but I'm going to talk with the lodge and see if we can get some shots when I go down on the 11th, or maybe tomorrow, because I'm going to go to bed. I got to be at the post office at 1 p.m. to film them putting up the sign. And then they finish their day at 2. So the post office is open from 6 to 2, 2 p.m. from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. And they will that day stamp it and take it down on the next bulldozer. Sometimes you got to wait an extra day, but the bulldozer will take it down, and it might take a couple days longer, but it's pretty cool. So do I recommend? No. That's a nice view. Here's a slice for all of you guys for watching. You can see the mist coming up. Mount Fuji has its own weather. Post office said that there's a typhoon coming in, like a storm influenced by a typhoon with thunder and lightning. And I said, good. It's too sunny. I want to see some lightning. I need drama for this episode. It is nice. I think it's one of those do it once, but this is my third time. And I really love the post office. You guys know that. I send packages. I love interacting with them. They're kind of a pulse on Japan. They meet people every day. I like that interaction with people. So I like my postmen. And these guys are cool. The ones at the post office here. We can't go drinking or anything because I'm not gonna touch the sky. But I told you like a couple of days ago I got a video of Mount Fuji when I was going to Nagasaki, and that was really cool. You can see where I am now. So you want to sit on the left side going to Nagasaki, I believe, and the right side if you're going to like Nagoya or something. Actually, JAL has a thing, but it just depends on the schedule. Sometimes I went to Yonago, the Gegege no Kitaro airport, and the freaking airplane went directly over Mount Fuji. And I got some amazing shots, like directly over, like satellite shots. I'm like, wow, that's so cool. Planes don't usually do that because the weather is impacted by Mount Fuji. Looks like Mars. At night, it looks like the moon. I've always done the bullet climbing. I think Kanai is watching this live stream too. Hey Kanai, you're watching. Leo just went to bed. Get notification. I'll walk a little bit. At night it looks kind of like the moon because it's dark except for headlights. You'll see people running. Ja. Whoa. All right, there's a lot of people wearing shorts and short sleeves and tank tops. It's warm out here, but it's dry, so I'm not sweating. And I think you really should protect yourself. The sun is hotter up here. Protect yourself and make sure you keep drinking water because you can get dehydrated. I'm still not sure if the lodge is gonna make me take my own pet bottles down, but I got a lot of, my pet bottle collection is growing because I drank my 3 liters of water pretty quick. And thank you, Carrie. Carrie's been looking out for me, making sure I don't forget. So I'll walk, you guys can get a first person view. This is what it's like to hike Mount Fuji until the signal dies, so we don't know what's gonna happen. The fact that I'm live streaming on the summit of Mount Fuji, even if it's 720p, is in itself an extraordinary thing. Let's be honest here. You really do need the gaiters. Do you see these? They keep the stuff out of your shoes. You can get them for, I don't know, 1,500 yen, like 10 bucks on the Amazon. But if you want to buy good ones, it's probably a good idea. I got Gore-Tex ones. Because when it rains suddenly, you absolutely want it. Konnichiwa.失礼します. There's a lot of foreigners doing the trail, so when I do hiking in Japan, typically I'll say konnichiwa, but there's so many foreigners here, people are confused on how to say what to say, and that's funny, because I'll just say konnichiwa to the foreigners. Konnichiwa. Kunai just said, just be safe on the mountain. Holy crap. That's like a freaking Lord of the Rings trail. There's no way I'm gonna go up that. What the heck? Do you see that? It's like going up to some freaking castle. I'm not prepared. I'm dead. My blood sugar is real low. Look at that. That's a slog. That is a summit castle. It actually says 3776 on the summit there. I guess just got to go for it, you know. All right, encourage me, because I'm really tired. I don't know if it was a good idea to come by the Bulldozer, but this post office guys are doing fine. But I definitely wanted to hike around today. I wanted to do something yesterday after I got up. I didn't really do a lot. This morning I filmed the sunrise, and I ate breakfast, talked to people, got the lay of the land. It was interesting. But most people don't leave the Yoshida Trail area, despite the fact that the Fujinomiya Trail is not open yet. All the tourists stay in this one area. And I think I got a video of it. Let me see. Here. This is the Yoshida. Look, it looks like a tourist attraction. I think that's like the Yoshida Kan, Yamaguchi Kan. This is where the vending machine is supposed to be. You can drink your drinks. It's 500 yen for every drink, but if you want amazake, it's 800 yen. And sometimes the filter coffee is 1,000 yen, but I mean, this is probably worth it. But it looks like a tourist attraction. That's on the other side. The toilets are 300 yen on the summit, just about everywhere. Here's the other side. You can see it looks like moon rocks. It's not really anything special. That's the other side, directly the other side of the summit, going towards the Yoshida Trail. So if you want to go from Yoshida to Fujinomiya, you'd have to take this trail. I did not fall there. Yeah. And there's some cool maps here. That's kind of neat to see in Japanese. The NTT data, that's maybe where the signal's coming from. I don't know. I got to go to the post office on the other side. So I'm almost there, actually. But I got to go now conquer freaking castle walk. Ja. Probably not a good idea to use the drone here. I think that's a bad idea. He's got a drone remote out. He said, hello. I'm Japanese. So I'm going to report him. There he is. The guy in the t-shirt's got a drone. That's such a bad thing to do here. It's a national park. Everybody knows that. They get no more leniency. You gotta lean into it. Fine them. $5,000. That's what I say. What? Is Gandalf at the top? My goodness. You know, this would be a great place for a castle. You'd be shooting, throwing like hot oil and arrows, catapults. Who wasn't a geek in high school or junior high school playing Dungeons and Dragons? Victor Debs is here. This is a scene out of D&D, baby. Look at this. I need an elf to come out and fly me to the top. Maybe a ranger. Holy crap. Things I do for YouTube. It's a good story. It's a good story to feature. No one's done this angle before. Feature instead of, hey guys, here's my experience. I'm going to show you the oldest post office, or the Summit post office, which is really freaking good. Gandalf, smite me with your monolith. Was Gandalf the bad guy? It's been a while. Whew. Look at that rock. That looks like a chair. Holy crud. This one looks perfect to sit. Oh, goodness me. Oh, mama. Hoochie mama. Oh, it's a real battle. I didn't know you got to go up to go down. What's up with that? You got to go up to go down. All right, let's see what came in here. Let's do it. This is not for the weak. You know what? I might eat lunch and take a little nap. Why not? I'm staying there, right? So I can eat lunch and take a nap. I don't want to be too much out in the sun. There's the post office over there. We've made some good ground. Focus. Gosh, I can't wait to get rid of this iPhone 14 Pro. Won't focus. What? Biggest problem with Apple, they want to do this stupid macro. Can't turn it off. It's all auto. You do turn it off, but it defaults on the 14. Miss Steve Jobs. Steve, come back. Fix the company. Ja. Look at that wall. I don't even think ninjas could climb that. Freaking pour that hot oil and light a match. I've seen a lot of those movies, The Braveheart. So that was my favorite movie for a very long time, Braveheart. It's got everything. Good soundtrack. That French princess was pretty hot. Mel Gibson was pretty good heroine. In the end, you really felt something for him as a character. And that's a great movie. Freedom! Holy crap. What am I doing this for? So they're actually putting in like landslide, they're fixing the rocks in case of landslides, because if there's an earthquake, which they're expecting, the big one, this would be pretty dangerous. I feel a little lightheaded, just slightly, but you just go slow and settle down when you get to the top. Okay, all right, we're almost there. I can't believe we still got a signal. Hey, there's the Bulldozer. What? Why won't it freaking focus? That's where I'm staying. So it's all downhill once we get to the uphill. Unless Gandalf smites me. That's what I like, that word, to smite. Does anybody know what that means? People don't use that word very often. It's hard, you know, I don't know. I just say konnichiwa to everybody. I don't know where they're from. I don't particularly care either. Right now, I'm on a man on a mission. Oh, I have that Mont Bell shirt. We are Mont Bell shirt buddies. Oh, this guy's running. Oh my goodness, we really made some way here. You can see the snow down there, some glacier. I had a hard time sleeping.ここに住んでますか？住んでないよね。よかった。Oh, this is hard. This is why it's so dangerous. And I came here earlier, so now I've gone a complete circle. But this is super steep going up to the summit. Please go slow. Looks like the Bulldozer came here too. I asked him if he lives up here. He said no. Wow, what a view. You can zigzag. See the volcanic rock there. もう少しだよ。いやいや、それあんまできるだけゆっくり歩いて。はい。はい。It does feel like you're at the top of the world from the summit here. I took some video at the summit for the main channel episode. Oof. Oh, okay, come on. I don't want to go quickly, but the Bulldozer is here. Ooh. Here come two bulldozers. It's awesome. This is why you need gaiters. Keep the shoes out. Keep the rocks out of your shoes. And make sure you have really good shoes. There's the Bulldozer bringing up. Maybe they're bringing up the vending machines. Don't break a leg. I'm not gonna break a leg. I'm not being stupid. There's the crater. Hey, five-toed sloth bear is here. Nice to see you again. Thanks for the great chat. Get some snacks. You got it. Lunch. It's three times the price is down on the sea level. So that's lunch there right there. Thank you. And Ellis, 60 months. Sharon from New Jersey. Woo! Thanks, guys. Look at this. You're in for a treat. The Bulldozer's telling him it's dangerous. This is the Fuji Nomiya route for the Bulldozer up here. Oh, that was our driver before. He's a good driver. They're like mini tanks, right? I was inside there, but they closed the door for good reason. But now it's open. Here's a smaller one, people mover. It's like a little mini tank. I was really locked in there. Wow. There's the crater of Fujisan. Get wide here. Really kicks up some dust, give it a little leeway. Holy crud. That Gandalf Castle's way up there. We really did a good hike today. It's a pretty good hike. We were over there. We started over there. Follow the... I wish I could go down on the bulldozer again too, because I really don't want to go down. I just have no more energy. You can see here they've arrived. That is how they get supplies to all the lodges. That stops along the way. But they also have routes. It's really the bulldozer routes. There's a lot of switchbacks. So sometimes there'll be a bulldozer behind us, and there's more than one bulldozer. There's a lot of bulldozers. There'll be one bulldozer coming up, he'll be behind us, and then it just keeps going straight, and we zig, and it zags, and go into another place. I think they all take off at the Fujinomiya by the parking lot, but it's not, you have to know where it is. There were some not bright people that were hiking on the Bulldozer Trail. Well, the wind's really picked up. Hiking on the Bulldozer Trail. That was pretty crazy. Because our bulldozer had to... Oh, he's turning around. He's backing in. Oh, is this more supplies for the post office? Oh, no, it's for Chojo Fujikan. That's where I'm staying tonight. I'm staying in this one here, and I'm filming this one here, the post office, and trying to show how Mount Fuji runs. It's so fascinating. It's just hard to be here. There's toilets. Use the toilets, or else it really smells. I know foreigners. I know Japanese aren't using it. Are peeing. It smells when people pee on the trail. And rainy season's over. It hasn't rained. I don't know. Like, I've been here back for 2.5 weeks, 2 weeks. I don't think it's rained much. The rainy season's over. So I think it doesn't wash away. So it starts to smell like I hate to say it, the New York subway. Ugh. Or Philly. Worse. Philly would be worse right now because the trash strike. And the rain. Oh, there's the post office team over there. They're gonna be putting this in. Look, by bulldozer we brought in the post box. This is gonna go into that cement hole later today. Oh, no, this will go in tomorrow. But we're gonna put the post office sign up today. So it's kind of like my job here, and then people can send the letters. Here's a little bit of information here. When you're doing these lodges, bring head earplugs. Do it, please. The last thing you're going to be next to some dude who snores, and people turn on the lights all the time. Do that, okay? Get the eye thing, and you sleep a little bit better. This is not my first rodeo, but it might be yours. And definitely dress warm. I got a jacket on, but you could easily wear shorts. But the elements are a lot harder. People underestimate climbing Mount Fuji. All right, there's the summit. We climbed around it. Gandalf's castle, the crater here. And if you have any questions, it's kind of fun, you know. Walk around. Here's some slate. Look at that. I took a volcanic rock from here. No, from up there near the summit, and I was calling Kanai on FaceTime. I said, "You like this one?" She goes, "Yeah, Leo wants this one." And then when I was walking over there, next to that lava rock right there, do you see that? I heard a voice, very deep voice, scared the crap out of me. I looked around, there's nobody around. It's got to be the spirits of Mount Fuji. So I took the rock out of my pocket and I apologized. I believe you not. Don't try to be some idiot dude going around here. That's how people, the spirits are strong. respect the spirits. But soothsayers and predictions, yeah. The spirits. The higher power. There's a higher power. Alright guys, yeah, no stealing these rocks. These rocks are sacred because Mt Fuji is not part of Japan. And tomorrow from 9 a.m. we're going to have people coming up, but the weather says it might rain, so we just never know. So I'm looking forward to having people up here. It's too quiet on this side. Alright guys, take care. I'll see you in another live stream probably tomorrow because there's not a lot of other stuff to do. I'm filming, I'm living, I'm eating, and I'm live streaming, bringing you up to the summit of Mt Fuji. My headache's getting better. Bad. Alright guys, matane. Thanks. Leave comments in the question. Leave comments if you have any questions about Mt Fuji. I'm happy to answer it because I got some time to look at it. Matane.